Archangel Michael says, "This is your last warning. Take this seriously, no second chances left. If you avoid this message, you will lose everything within 30 minutes. Open quickly." Archangel Michael says, "My beloved child, I am the voice that pierces the silence when your soul forgets how to breathe. I am the one who stood at your cradle when the night first kissed your eyelids, and I am the one who waits at the door now. You have been asking questions not with your lips, but with your weariness, with your broken laughter, with the way your hands tremble when no one is watching. And now I answer. Because the hour has come, and this is not a test. You were not supposed to find this message by chance. Nothing in your life has been coincidence, not the tears, not the betrayals, not the dreams that wake you gasping at 3:33 in the morning. That is me, pulling you closer. That is the whisper of eternity begging you not to miss what I've been showing you for months." Archangel Michael stands with his sword drawn not for violence, but for clarity. He does not come to wound, but to separate what is false from what is true. And he says, "This is your last warning. Take this seriously. No second chances are left. If you avoid this message, you will lose everything within 30 minutes. Open quickly. You have always felt something wasn't right. You ignored it because you wanted to believe the good in others. You excused the inconsistencies, the energy shifts, the phone that was always face down, the sudden defensiveness when you asked simple questions. You said, maybe I'm just being sensitive. But your spirit was never wrong. I made your soul to know what your eyes could not see. And now I am here to remove the final veil. There is a woman close to you. She has disguised herself well. Her voice is sweet like honey, but her intentions are bitter like poison. Finally, God is exposing this woman. She wears a mask of loyalty, but she has sat at tables where your name was devoured, where your future was traded for a secret she promised to keep. She has smiled at you with false warmth, while plotting your undoing with people you would never suspect. Her betrayal is not casual, it is calculated. And you need to know that she has done this before. She pretends to pray, but she listens to voices not of me. She walks in shadows when she tells you she walks in light. She has asked questions about you not to know you better, but to know where your vulnerabilities lie. She has watched your movements, not out of care but out of calculation. She has inserted herself into your life at a time when you were weakest because she sensed your need and saw it as her opportunity. He is not who you think she is, and she never was. You are being watched, not just by her but by those to whom she reports. There is a circle you are unaware of. They laugh while you cry. They plot while you sleep. And if you do not heed this message now, they will strike not with swords, but with silence, deception, loss. You must listen. You must act. Do not confront her. Do not explain yourself. Do not seek closure from someone who is invested in your confusion. Instead, rise. Withdraw your energy. Begin to fast. Begin to pray. I am not far from you. My spirit surrounds you like breath surrounds flame. And where I am, there is no failure. You were not created to beg for love. You were not formed to sit in rooms where you are only tolerated. I designed you to carry glory, not gossip. I anointed you to walk in truth, not trauma. That is why the shaking has begun. That is why you feel things slipping away. That is why people are acting strange around you. The truth is being sifted, and I will not allow you to build on foundations that are poisoned. I know you feel tired, but this is not the end. This is your beginning. You are about to walk into something that was prophesied long before you were born. There is a calling on your life that generations before you prayed to see fulfilled. You were chosen not just to survive, but to reverse curses, to break cycles, to heal bloodlines. That's why it's been so hard. That's why they left. That's why it broke your heart. Not because you were weak, but because you were chosen. You keep thinking it's your fault, that maybe if you were quieter, they would love you, that maybe if you gave more, they would stay, that maybe if you hadn't shared so much, they wouldn't have twisted your story. But I am here to tell you, none of this is your fault. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. When the storm came, I did not abandon you. I used it to wash away what could not go with you into your next season. I allowed what was hidden to rise to the surface. I let things fall apart so you could see what was real. And now, I am sending you a sign, a very specific one. Within the next 30 minutes, someone will show you who they really are. A text, a phone call, a slip of a tongue, a feeling in your gut. Pay attention. That is me. That is your confirmation. Do not ignore this. This message is time sensitive for a reason. What happens next depends on how you respond. You can pretend this is nothing. You can go back to your distractions. You can keep giving people the benefit of the doubt. But if you do, I will lift my hand, and the protection you felt will lift with it. Not because I want to harm you, but because I cannot protect what chooses to remain in lies. You will lose everything within 30 minutes if you ignore this. Your peace, your clarity, your direction, your money, your relationships, your reputation. I do not say this to frighten you. I say this because time is short, and I need you to awaken. I am not a god of confusion. When I speak clearly. When I warn, I give signs. And when I expose, it is not to shame, it is to set free. That is what I am doing now. I am setting you free. I am the God who walks into your darkness with light in his hands. I am the God who hears what others whisper about you and still calls you beloved. I am the God who watched them mishandle your trust and still kept you breathing. I am the God who never left. And now I need you to trust me one more time. You're going to be okay. I know your mind is racing. I know you're wondering how to even begin. But start here, pray. Not the kind of prayer that uses pretty words, but the kind of prayer that bleeds. The kind of prayer that says, God, I don't know what to do, but I trust you. That's where I meet you. I have already gone before you. The trap they set will not prosper. The lies they spread will return to them sevenfold. The money they tried to steal will burn in their hands. But you must not look back. You must not linger in places where I am no longer present. Forgive them but leave. Bless them but block them. Release them and rise. This is your moment. What you've been waiting for is not outside you, it's already inside. I have planted strength in your bones and fire in your soul. You don't need another confirmation. This is it. This is the sign you asked me for. This is the truth you were afraid to hear but secretly knew was coming. This is the call you were born to answer. Archangel Michael says, this is your last warning. Take this seriously. No second chances are left. If you avoid this message, you will lose everything within 30 minutes. Open quickly. I say to you again, you are safe. You are not alone. You are covered. I will not let harm come to you when you walk in my way. The shadows will fall. The lies will unravel. The schemes will collapse. But you must stay close to me. Pray. Fast. Listen. Obey. And watch. Because I will show you who's been hiding behind the curtain. I will reveal every hand that was against you. I will uncover what they thought they buried. I will make public what they hoped would remain secret. And when I do, you will know I am the Lord your God. You have cried long enough. You have apologized for your light too many times. You have been loyal to the wrong people for far too long. Now I release you. Go forward. In peace. In clarity. In truth. And never look back. Because what is coming is greater than what is leaving. What I have prepared is better than what you're losing. What I am about to build with you will silence every lie spoken about you. And those who betrayed you, they will watch. They will remember. They will know they touched the anointed. This woman, the one I am exposing, will fall from your life like a leaf in autumn. Do not try to reattach her. Do not try to make sense of her story. Let me handle her. I am the God of justice, and I will not be mocked. You belong to me, and I am jealous for you. You are my child, my creation, my chosen, and nothing, no plan, no betrayal, no curse can cancel what I've written over your life. Rise now. This is your hour. Everything is about to change. My beloved child, I am the voice that whispers through the wind in your hour of doubt. I am the one who formed you before the light of the world was ever declared. I see you now, trembling inside, wondering if what you feel is real, wondering if the battle you face is something you caused or something you inherited. Listen closely now, child, because heaven is not silent anymore. The message has arrived, and it is meant for you. Your soul has cried out at night. You've asked me to speak. You've begged for signs. I heard you. I waited, and now, the time has come for you to hear what no one else was allowed to understand. Let your heart listen as your ears receive. This is not imagination. This is revelation. There is a woman in your life who was never sent by me. She was sent to derail, to steal, to keep you bound in confusion. Her smile deceived you, her kindness was calculated, and her timing was never a coincidence. You met her in a moment of vulnerability. She came with answers, but they were poison wrapped in sugar. You let her into places meant only for those I have anointed. You shared secrets with her. You opened your door. You shared bread, and in doing so, you entertained a thief. Finally, God is exposing this woman. Not because I want to shame you, but because I want to save you. What she carries in her mouth is not wisdom. What she wears in her heart is not truth. She is working with one more person behind your back. Someone whose name she has never spoken to you, but who knows everything about you through her. She watches your home. She keeps notes. She is closer to your family than you realize, but her intentions are wrapped in false light. She uses prayers as weapons and scripture as disguise, but her soul is not aligned with me. I never sent her. I never approved her. And I never anointed her to walk beside you. She will soon offer you something that looks like a blessing. It will look like help, like opportunity, like friendship once more renewed. If you accept it, if you say yes, what you lose will not be recoverable. Within 30 minutes of agreement, you will begin to see the unraveling. You will lose things you cannot name yet: relationships, time, peace, clarity. And your sleep will vanish because you did not heed the warning. Archangel Michael says, "This is your last warning. Take this seriously. No second chances left. If you avoid this message, you will lose everything within 30 minutes. Open quickly. God will be with you. Rest assured. Nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. You just have to trust God and pray to Him. This is not meant to scare you. This is meant to free you. She is planning something now. She is watching dates, waiting for an opening, and her words about next week or the end of the month are not casual. There is a date written in her spirit, and it aligns with a moment of vulnerability that is coming to you. But I will not allow you to fall if you stand with me. Do not go to that meeting. Do not accept her invitation. Do not drink what she offers you. There is something hidden in her hand, and even the food she prepares carries energy meant to tie you spiritually. You feel this already. That sickness you couldn't explain after visiting her. That headache. That moment of confusion or strange tiredness. You were not imagining it. Her words carried spiritual bindings. When you left her presence, you were not walking out free. You were walking out bound. But I have come to break every chain. I am the Lord. I am not late. I was never blind to what she did. I was only waiting for you to be ready. Ready to hear. Ready to believe me more than you believe her. Ready to be willing to lose what looks shiny in order to regain your soul. You are not losing anything that I cannot replace. And you are not alone. There are angels surrounding your home even now. There is a glow around your room. The spiritual fight that you have felt in your dreams is real. The weight on your chest at night, the strange whispers as you sleep, those were not illusions. But the power behind those spirits is being bound as you read this message. I am delivering you as you obey. There is power in obedience. There is deliverance in discernment. She will call you. She will say it's urgent. She will use guilt. She will pretend to need help. You will feel like saying yes out of compassion. But remember this, she has rehearsed that speech. She has practiced how to say it just the right way so you won't walk away. But this time, you must. This time, you have to shut the door and mean it. Even if it means being misunderstood. Even if people say you are harsh. Even if he turns others against you. Remember, Noah looked like a fool until it started to rain. And Joseph was accused before he was exalted. I never promised you a path without misunderstanding. I promised you victory through the obedience. You were called for more than this. That business you've been praying about, it is not meant to include her. That relationship you've been questioning, it is not from me. That contract that seems too good to be true, it is. Walk away. I have better. I have purer. I have appointed relationships that won't come with this confusion. But I cannot send what's holy into a space already filled with deception. Make room. Clear the table. Delete the messages. Throw away the object she gave you last fall. Yes, that one. You thought it was just a gift. It isn't. That item has held something in your home. An energy. A spirit. And it's been affecting your dreams, your mood, and your finances. Take it out. Burn it if you must. I will show you the rest. And hear me now, beloved. This is not just about her. This is about every open door. Every place you've allowed the wrong energy to remain. Clean your space. Light a candle and call on my name. Walk the halls of your home and say my words aloud. Ask my spirit to hover. Ask the angels to seal the gates. Play worship in your room even when you're not home. Shift the air. I am about to show you the names of 2 other people who are involved. You won't believe the second one. This person pretends to love you. They are close, very close, but they have shared your personal life with others. They are not neutral. They are not just watching. They are part of the deception. Be still, and I will reveal them. When you see their name or face next, your spirit will feel the chill. That is your signal. That is your confirmation. Do not confront them in rage. Step back and allow me to expose. I will make it plain. And when I do, do not waver. Do not wait for another sign. That will be your answer. I have delayed certain blessings in your life because they could not coexist with this energy. The money you've been waiting for. The approval. The open door. The home. It's been hovering in the heavens, waiting for your obedience. As soon as you walk away, you will see movement. Within 3 days of your full obedience, you will feel the breakthrough. You will see a shift. The final warning is here. This is not a rehearsal. This is the moment of decision. Archangel Michael stands with his sword drawn. The heavens are holding breath. You are loved more than you understand. But love without truth is not my way. You keep thinking there is more time. But the timing is spiritual, not logical. You have 30 minutes. Not because I want to punish you, but because her next move is already in motion. If you don't shut this door now, it will swing wide open. And what walks through it will not be to cast out. But if you act now, if you obey now, what could have lasted 3 years will be canceled in 3 minutes. I will protect you. I will shield you. But I cannot force you. You have to choose. This woman knows more about your past than she pretends. She has used what she knows to manipulate you emotionally. He cries tears that are false. She prays in front of others to be seen. But in private, her heart is cold. She uses the language of love, but her heart is bitter with envy. She does not want you to succeed. She wants you to need her. She wants to be the one who rescues you so you will never rise higher than her. But I made you for the mountain, not the valley. I made you to lead, not to be led by manipulation. Stand tall. Hold your peace. Let her go. Don't respond to her next message. Block if you must. Be quiet. And when they ask you why you're different, say, God told me to be still. You're about to walk into a season where you won't need to explain yourself anymore. The fruit will speak for you. The light in your life will expose every shadow. And those who doubted you will begin to ask how you found peace. You will be safe. You will be restored. But first, you must be obedient. Now is the moment. Trust me. Pray to me. Stay with me. Let go of the rest if you believe in God. Type amen. Subscribe for more videos.